Welcome to Greenbrier East High School, home of the Spartans. Spartans never surrender, and this year is no exception. The defending regional champions are off to a 1-0 start. They won the Jason Eads tournament in Point Pleasant for the first time in school history. Coach Brian Millick is in his 11th year at Greenbrier East. His credentials are incredible. Last year alone, he coached 4 regional champions, 9 regional finalists, and 13 state qualifiers, all school records. Greenbrier East wrestling program is on the regional and state radar as a program that will be competing for state champions in the near future. They're winning on the mat and in the classroom. 20 wrestlers are on the all-state academic team with 3.0 or higher GPAs. We're set for an exciting day and an exciting season. Today's match features 6 teams. 14 wrestlers from each team will compete against their opposing 5 teams. Let's meet the Spartan wrestlers.
Jacob Hefner. I wrestle 160 pounds and I'm a senior.
Levi Hobbs, I wrestle 152 and I'm a senior.
Wesley Campbell, 170 pounds, senior.
Austin Dilly, 138 pounds, senior.
Jacob Thomas, 170, senior.
Drew Batchelor, heavyweight, senior.
Aaron Davis, 220, senior.
Colby Piner, freshman, 152.
Alex Zimmerman, I'm a sophomore and I wrestle 145.
Zach Mullins, weight class 132 and I'm a sophomore.
Caden Hoover, 126. I'm a junior. EU.
My name's Owen Quinn. I wrestle 152, class of 2020. I'm ready to go to the States.
Ready?
My name's Nick Thomas. Weight class 170, class of 2020. I'm ready to go to States.
I'm Chase Zobrist. I wrestle 138 and I'm a freshman.
My name's Bruce Humphreys. I'm a junior. I wrestle 195. Spartans never surrender.
Hi, I'm Liam Leesburg. I'm 145 and I'm a sophomore. And what's up, Dad? I'm in an interview.
What's your name?
I'm Branson Sharp. I'm 160 and I'm a sophomore.
Okay, just stop. Okay. Robin White, 138, sophomore.
I'm Caden Napier. I wrestle 132, and I'm a junior in high school. Go Spartans.
I'm Landon Hooper, 106-pound freshman.
I'm Wayman Browning, 120, sophomore.
My name is Levi Fisher. I'm 132 pounds. I'm a freshman, and my favorite team is Greenbrier East Wrestling.
My name's Cody Chapman. I'm on an underweight class, and I'm a sophomore.
Go Spartans!
We'll get all the wrestlers clear the mat, please. All wrestlers clear the mat. Coach Lester, if you have your all-star senior, bring your all-star senior already. I'd like to welcome everyone to the Greenbrier East Duals here at Greenbrier East High School. Welcome. I'd like to have all wrestlers, if you would, to ring the mat. Please stand up on the mat for the national anthem. Please rise and bring your hats for the national anthem, sung by Randy Rose. Wrestling today will start on mat number 1. Team number 1, Greenbrier East, versus team number 2, Oak Hill. Mat number 2, team number 3, Pikeview, versus team number 4, the All-Star team. Mat number 3, team number 5, Shady Spring, versus team number 6, Sunken River. Good luck, wrestlers.
Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Greg Zafros, and I'd like to welcome you to the Greenbrier East Duels at Greenbrier East High School in Lewisburg, West Virginia. We're going to have a great one today. Starting at in just a few minutes, we have 6 teams here for this year's Greenbrier Duels. Those teams include, of course, the host team, Greenbrier East, Oak Hill, Pikeview, an all-star team, Shady Spring, and Stanton River. It should be a good one this year. Last year's defending champion, Greenbrier East, is here, along with the champion from the year before, Stanton River. That match will be coming up later today. Today, by the way, is December 16th, 2017. Action will be starting in just a minute. Wrestlers are starting to report to the table, and things should be going in just a minute. We're back at Greenbrier East High School in Lewisburg, West Virginia for the Greenbrier East Duels. We're in the second round here, and we're glad that you're joining us right now. In the first round, Greenbrier East took on Oak Hill and won that meet by a score of 60-23. In the second round, we're taking on Pikeview, coached by Jeff Lester, famous person in this area here, and it should be starting in just a few minutes. So stay tuned. We'll be bringing you all the action here at Greenbrier East. Here we go. We're back at Greenbrier East at the Greenbrier East Duels, and we've got the meet between Greenbrier East Spartans and Pikeview. We're in the 106-pound weight class, the very first weight class, and we've got, okay, a nice try out of bounds there. We've got Landon out there, Landon Hoover for Greenbrier East, and we've got Hilton for Pikeview. Greenbrier East, of course, the Spartans are green and gold in the green and gold uniforms. I mentioned earlier that Landon Hoover is a freshman this year, trying to work himself up to the 106-pound weight class, but doing a nice job. Let's see what happens here. A nice try by him. Let's see if he gets in, ducks under there. Let's see if he gets the 2. It looks like he's going to get it. No, he doesn't get it yet. Has it been called off? Let's see what happens. I don't think the 2 points were awarded, so we'll just have to wait and see. Hoover's in again. He should be able to get it now. We've got a minute to go, and there are the 2 points finally. A long time coming, but we'll accept it. 2-0 in favor of Landon Hoover of Greenbrier East. We've got 45 seconds to go in the first period. Hoover works out to the side. He's putting that half Nelson on. He's cranking him over. He's going to get back points. He's going to get a pin. There it is by referee John Parks. A nice job out there by Landon Hoover. A pin with 34 seconds to go in the first period. And that's going to give Greenbrier East a 6-0 lead on the team score. We've got a forfeit there at 113 pounds. And also at 120. That was a forfeit, and now we're in the 132-pound weight class. And this is Mullins, who had a nice victory in the first round there, and he is wrestling against Carter for Pikeview. And there's going to get a 2-point takedown right off the bat. He's got him on his back. He's got Carter on his back. Let's see if he can get the pin. No, a nice job by Carter to roll out of it, but we're going to get 3 points for him. That's going to make the score 5-0. He's got him on his back again. Definitely points, but possibility of a pin. And there's the pin for Mullins of Greenbrier East. 45 seconds into the first period, and we got a pin. Another fine victory for Mullins of Greenbrier East. Okay. Next, we're going up to the 138-pound weight class, and this is going to be Dilly for Greenbrier East. And he's going to crank his opponent over. He's going to get the 2 points. He may get the pin on this. He's got him down tight, and there's the pin for Dilly. As I recollect, Dilly is a senior this year. I think his first year out for wrestling has done an extremely fine job. So another win and another 6 points for Greenbrier East. Okay, this is going fast. This is Zimmerman for Greenbrier East. And we are in the 145-pound weight class. That's Zimmerman against Connor for Pikeview. Okay, a knee pick by Zimmerman. Another try at it. Nothing happening yet in terms of points, but I'll tell you, they are expending energy out there. Believe me on that one. Another try by Zimmerman. Okay, let's see if we can do something now. Okay, there's a shot in by Zimmerman. He's got the ankles. Tried to throw over by Connor, but a nice job there by Zimmerman to finish that one off. He's got 2 points on that. That makes the score 2-0. You can see these Greenbrier East wrestlers, they thrown that half in right away, cranking that in. We've got 40 seconds to go in the first period. That half, let's see, Zimmerman's got time to get some back points, if not the pin. Let's see if he can get him over. There it is, it should be counting off now. He's going to get him down. He's going to definitely get the back points. He's got 18 seconds to go. Let's see if he can get it. Got the back points. Remember, both shoulder blades have to be touching, shoulders and shoulder blades, and that's the end of the period. We're going to get 3 back points for Zimmerman. He didn't get the pin, though, but he certainly did dominate that first period. Nice job by Zimmerman of Greenbrier East. Remember, we're in the 145-pound weight class. Zimmerman for Greenbrier East and Carter for Pikeview. Okay, the Pikeview wrestler chooses the neutral position. Nice front headlock by the Pikeview wrestler, but a throw by Zimmerman, but it went out of bounds. We're going to go back to the center. Got a minute and 20 seconds to go. We're in the second period. That was the Pikeview wrestler chose neutral. just helping out the statisticians here. Okay, the action slowed down here a little bit. There's a shot in there, just as I said it. I guess Zimmerman heard me on that. There he goes, another 2 points. That's going to make it 7-0 for Zimmerman of Greenbrier East. Let's see if he throws that half Nelson move in again, like he did earlier. There it is. $10 seconds to go. Let's see if he can get some back points before the time runs out. Okay, that's the period. No additional back points close, but we still have a 7-0 lead for Zimmerman. So point-wise, he's in command of this match. But remember, in wrestling, it's not over till it's over. You can be down 14-0 and still come back and win it with a pin. Okay, the Pikeview wrestler throws down. Here he does the sit out. Let's see if he does this turn with it like he should. Zimmerman doing a nice job of pulling him back. He's got an arm bar there and see if he can drive it over. Oh, okay, we had almost a reversal and then a counter switch by Zimmerman. And the Pikeview wrestler kicks out of that one for a point. That's going to make it 7-1. We've got 1:30 to go in the third period. Okay, they're going out of bounds. An attempt at a throw by Zimmerman. Coach Brian Millick of Greenbrier East giving him a little bit of advice. Buy low, sell high. Wait a minute. At the moment, neither wrestler is really making initiating move. There's an inside trip try for the Pikeview wrestler. It didn't work, and Zimmerman took him right over, getting 2 points for the takedown. They'll come back to the center with a score now 9 points for Greenbrier East and 1 for Pikeview. Riding tough on top by Zimmerman. As we expect, he'll probably throw that half, and there's the end of the period. Okay, the score is 9-1. That's a major decision. It's going to be 14 points. Our team score now is going to be, we'll tell you, 34-6. So we're going to move on up now to the 152-pound weight class. This is Hobbs for Greenbrier East. Senior wrestler, nice job of shooting in there on a high crotch move, spins around behind and gets the 2 points. We got McGrady wrestling for Pikeview. Hobbs is one of the several fine senior wrestlers on this team. We're expecting a lot from him both during the season and in postseason wrestling as well. Okay, so an escape for Pikeview. That score is now going to be 2-1. We've got 1:20 to go in the first period. Remember, this is Hobbs for Greenbrier East and McGrady. Oh, a nice high crotch move, pulls it in tight by Hobbs, and he's thrown right in to get a cradle on it. He's got a half Nelson. He's got the cradle locked up. He's got him up there. He's going to get him tight. I don't know if he's the Pikeview's going to last on this one. He's got him really tight. He's got a minute to go to finish it off. Let's see. And there's the pin for Hobbs of Greenbrier East. Minute and 10 seconds, it looks like. In the first period, a pin for Hobbs of Greenbrier East, adding another 6 points, making our score now 40-6. Okay, here comes Jacob Hefner for Greenbrier East. Did an exciting match in the last one there. Hefner is going against Rose of Pikeview, and there's an ankle pick by Hefner. Now he's got him down tight. He's just going to squeeze him there. Oh, a nice job by Rose to wiggle out of it. This is going to be 3 back points, so he gets the takedown and, close to a full Nelson there, but he didn't get it. That's an illegal move, but it didn't happen, luckily for us. So the score is now 5-0 for Jacob Hefner. I mentioned earlier he's an excellent technical wrestler, and he uses his length very, very well. He adjusts his wrestling to his physical size on this one, does a fine job. We've got a minute and 10 seconds to go. Hefner is riding really tough. Let's see if he can crank him over. Remember the new rule that we mentioned earlier, that a wrestler in high school can now be pinned if his shoulders are off the mat even. That rule has been in effect. Oh, we've got him on his back again here. I don't know if you can see it because of the referee there, but it's close. And here they are off the mat, and the referee calls the pin just as I was talking about, even while the defensive wrestler is down off the mat. So a pin for Jacob Hefner. A fine job there. It's going to be like 46-6 or something like that at this point. Am I close on that one? That's right. Okay, good job. Okay, we've got Leslie Campbell coming out. This is going pretty quick, folks. Leslie Campbell, I mentioned earlier, was a place winner in the West Virginia State Tournament last year. And also, as I've said, nobody works harder than Leslie. I believe he was actually behind on points when he reversed his opponent and pinned him in the previous meet. Let's see what happens here. Minute and 20 to go. Nothing so far. A lot of forward movement by Campbell and a lot of backwards movement by the Pikeview wrestler, but we'll just wait and see. There's always a surprise in wrestling. Oh, an arm drag by the Pikeview wrestler. A nice job. He swings behind. He hasn't finished it off yet, but let's see if we can do that. A beautiful arm drag. Kind of an old-time move. Used it a lot myself. That'll show you how old it is. But he did a nice job, and it didn't quite finish it off. But if you gave credit points here, he would get a couple on that one. Okay, about 10 seconds to go in this period. Again, the score was 0-0. I think it was his last match. It was also 0-0 in the first period. Okay, that's the end of the first period. No score. Okay, Greenbrier East has the choice. Campbell chooses the down position. Remember, wrestling is 3 2-minute periods in high school. We're in the second period. Okay, we're going to get a switch, and we're going to get a reversal there. Switch move, and that's the reversal for Campbell. He's going to get 2 points. Now leads 2-0. Nice try at the stand-up. by the Pikeview wrestler, but nice driving there by Campbell. Throws the leg in on him on the side there. Remember in the last one he tried that move, and he's trying it again now, the guillotine. Let's see if he can do that. He's going to try to pull that arm up around behind his head. No, I guess he's going to try going with a crossface on it. Okay, he's going to pull him back. Let's see if we're going to get some back points here. Not quite, the referee is indicating. He's going to have to crank him beyond that 90 degrees. Nothing yet. Okay, there we go. Referee's counting off. If he gets a count of 5, he's going to get 3 points for that near fall. If it's more than 2, then he'd get 2 points. But he's getting 3 points for Campbell of Greenbrier East. That now makes the score 5-0. Oh, he's got this. He's got a half Nelson on, and he's got it tight. We've got 40 seconds to go. It's going to be hard for the Pikeview wrestler to get out of this one. Still doesn't have it yet. Campbell's got that really, really tight. There it is, a pin for Leslie Campbell of Greenbrier East. Nice job by Campbell. Okay, moving along. We're going to the 182-pound weight class, and that's Jacob Thomas of Greenbrier East, and he's going against Lusk of Pikeview. And there's a shot in by Thomas right away. Jacob was also on the football team, I believe, this year. Did a nice job. It looks like we're going to have a real muscle match out there between the two of them. Both look like brutes, and they're acting like it right now. So let's see what happens. Minute and 30 to go in the first period. No score. Again, you're watching the Greenbrier East Duals at Greenbrier East High School in Lewisburg, West Virginia. And there's a shot by the Greenbrier East wrestler. Oh, we got a bear hug by Thomas and a back heel trip on that. They are going at it. Let's see who's going to come out on this one. Oh, what a real tussle there, and they go back to the center after going out of bounds. Still no score. A lot of pushing and a shoving. A lot of close. There's a nice shot in there by Thomas. Let's see, he's got to pull it up and spin around. There it is. He should get it there. There's the call. 2 points for Jacob Thomas of Greenbrier East. He now leads 2-0. Oh, he's got a roll on him. He's got Thomas has his opponent on his back. He's going to get 2 points on that. He didn't hold it down for 5 seconds, which would have given him 3. They held it down long enough to get 2 points. They go out of bounds and they're back to the center. Again, this is Thomas for Greenbrier East and Lusk for Pikeview. There you go, a nice stand-up try by Lusk, but Thomas gets him. Oh, and Lusk is out. He's going to get the point. Whoa, that's going to make the score 4-1. Okay, 4-1 after the end of at the end of the first period. Okay, looks like Thomas is choosing the down position. Okay, we're going to have a caution here on the top wrestler. Again, once the bottom wrestler gets set, the top wrestler has to get on and be set himself, and then the whistle blows. If either one of them moves, that's a caution. and could be a point. Stand up by Thomas. He's peeling the hands. Let's see if he turns. A nice job of driving him out by Lusk of Pikeview. Got a couple of brutes working out there. Okay, another stand up by Thomas. Lusk is hanging on. Okay, potentially dangerous. Good call by the referee. The knee of Jacob Thomas was being twisted, and that type of move is what ended my wrestling career. We certainly don't want that to happen to any of these young fellas out here. Another stand-up, peeling the hands nicely by Thomas, and he did get out this time. So that's the point there, and that now makes the score 5-1 in favor of Jacob Thomas of Greenbrier East. They go out of bounds. I want to mention that Greenbrier East is coached by Brian Millick, and Pikeview is coached by Jeff Lester. Both outstanding wrestlers in their day and coaches now. A nice shot, lifting the legs, and a beautiful job by Thomas on it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Nice job. He's going to get the 2 points. That's going to make it 7-1. That was textbook perfect, folks. He's got that half Nelson in, which is very typical of the Greenbrier East wrestlers. They've been using that all day, and I'm sure they'll continue to use it. Let's see if he can get him over and get those back points or get the pin. Oh, got a reversal there for Lusk. Greenbrier East, that's going to add 2 points. He's now brought the score up to 7-3. Oh, a try by Lusk and then a throwback by Thomas. He's got Lusk on his back. Let's see if he can get it. He's going to get those back points. Let's see if there's a call. No call on the time runs out. And Jacob Thomas gets 3 points for that near fall. That makes the score 12-3 going into the third period. Okay, the wrestler from Pikeview had the choice this time. He's choosing the standing position, or the neutral position as we sometimes call it. Okay, another shot in by Thomas. Let's see if he finishes it off. Not quite this time like last time, but it was beautiful last time. A spin behind by Lusk, and he gets the takedown. These guys are really going at it. That now makes the score 12-5. Stand up by Thomas and turns and gets himself out for one. That's going to make it 13-5, and we've got 1 minute and 14 to go in this match. Another shot in by Lusk. And a spin behind by Thomas. Another 2 points, 15-5. A nice job. Lusk has done a good job in this third period as well. This has been a fine match wrestled here. 35 seconds to go. 15-5 lead for Jacob Thomas of Greenbrier East. Okay, we're going to have a stalling warning here. Let me see. That's going to be on us. Wrestlers need to be aggressive. They need to be working for that pin. If they aren't, then the referee will call and give a warning, second warning, and then a point is called. 25 seconds to go, third period. Another nice stand-up by Lusk, but Thomas brought him down. Both wrestlers are so strong. Out of bounds, down to 13 seconds to go. There's another caution. That's going to be on Green again. That's the second caution. Another one that's going to be a point. There's another caution. That's going to be a point. Is that going to be a point? Have to check on the high school rules here. Okay, nice stand up by Lusk. He's peeling the hands. Nice job by Lusk so far. Give credit where credit is due. He had a slow first period, but he has been going to town in these last 2 weeks. Oh, nice job to knock him down by Thomas. He may get some back point. No, time is going to run out. Okay, so he did get the 2 points on that. The final score now is going to be 17-5 for Jacob Thomas of Greenbrier East. Again, Thomas, one of the fine seniors on this team. And we're going on up to 195 pounds. We've got Humphreys of Greenbrier East going against Vaught of Pikeview. Now, remind you all, if you've been watching, that Humphreys got a pin in that first meet against Oak Hill and did a nice job on that one. Let's see what he does here. Oh, nothing yet. Oh, he's on his back. We're going to get the 2 points, and there it is, a pin for the Pikeview wrestler. That's Vaught of Pikeview with a 195-pound weight class. He pins Humphrey of Greenbrier East. Humphreys, should put the S on there. And it's one of those things, when you're one of the big boys there, you know, bigger they are, the harder they fall. You got to be really careful. And that one went against Humphreys on this match, but he'll be coming back again. Now we're getting Davis coming up at 220 pounds, and Davis is wrestling Hessel. Davis of Greenbrier East, and of course the green and yellow, green and gold uniforms. Okay, here we go. Davis of Greenbrier East, the 220-pound weight class. Okay, he's got that single leg there. He's picking it up, and he's getting the 2-point takedown. We're 14 seconds into the first period, and we got a lead there for Davis, 2-0 for Greenbrier East. This is the 220-pound weight class. We'll have the heavyweight coming up next, and then that'll be it for this particular meet. Okay, we may be getting a reversal there by the Pikeview wrestler, and that's going to be a reversal. 2 points for Hessel. Hott wrestled earlier. This is Hessel for Pikeview. He gets 2. That ties the score up at 2-2. Back to center, minute and 15 to go. Okay, a switch there by Davis. The switch move to get around behind. He's going to get 2 points, 4-2, with a minute to go. Oh, and he's got him on his back. He's got that half Nelson on. Now he's going to a reverse half Nelson and squeezing him tight. I think he's got him, and there's the call. A pin for Davis of Greenbrier East. Let's get an update on our score here. As soon as it gets calculated, we need our calculator just about at least. The heavyweight is an exhibition. Okay, we've got an exhibition, the heavyweight. Let's get our team score. 68-12 is going to be the final. This heavyweight bout is going to be an exhibition bout. Well, a lot of pushing and shoving, but who says heavyweights aren't agile? Look at these guys move. Okay. Well, we're going to try to get this straightened out. Okay, he's got a front headlock. Let's see if he can spin behind and get it. No points on this one. So we've got Bachelor on this one going against White. Is this White out there? I'll check with our official score, and it is White. Not exactly sure why it was called an exhibition. Well, they have changed that now. It is not an exhibition. It is an official match. As mentioned, this is the last match of this particular wrestling meet, but we've got another one coming up, folks, so stay tuned. As soon as this one's over, there'll be a very short break, and then we'll be starting in again. Oh, a nice shot in there by White. He doesn't have anything yet. Doesn't have anything yet. Doesn't have it yet, and a nice escape there by Bachelor. No points scored on that. Nice job by both wrestlers. A lot of hustle out there. That one is good. That was good. Okay, spin behind by Bachelor. He's got his 2 points. 10 seconds to go in the first period. Locking hands by Bachelor. And a reversal. Oh, we're going to... 2 points. Okay, did you catch that, folks? It's 1 point for the locking hands by Bachelor. I mentioned earlier that you can't lock around the body when you're on top. And then 2 points for the reversal for White. So he now leads. White now leads by a score of 3-2. We're going into the second period, and Bachelor chooses the down position. You can never predict what's going to happen in a heavyweight match. When you've got 250, 260 pounds out there, it's anybody's game. Nice driving by the Pikeview wrestler, but Bachelor's holding his base pretty well. Let's see if he can get up and get out of there. Oh, okay, we're going to get a reversal for Bachelor. And he's got his opponent down. And there's the pin for Bachelor. How do you like that, folks? He was taken down, he was on his back, managed to get off, turns it all around, and gets the pin to finish this one off. As I mentioned, this was an official match. That's going to make our final score be 68-12 in favor of Greenbrier East. I think we're going to have a couple of exhibition bouts here. Okay, here's our first exhibition bout. We've got Browning for Greenbrier East. We don't have a name for Pikeview, so we're just going to say Greenbrier East and Pikeview here. But this is Chase Browning for Greenbrier East. Of course, in the green uniforms. Greenbrier East in the green uniforms. Nice front headlock by Browning. Tries to roll him over. He didn't quite get it. He ends up being taken down. Okay, so it's 2 points for the Pikeview wrestler, but at least we saw the initiative by Browning. Are we going to get a reversal here? Yep. Nice. There it is. We're going to get a 2-point reversal for Greenbrier East. That ties the score at 2-2. These matches are just 1 minute periods. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and that's the end of the first period. The score, as I mentioned, tied 2-2. Okay, the choice goes to Greenbrier East. Okay, he's going to choose this. He's going to choose the standing position. Get some instruction from Coach Millick off on the side. 30 seconds to go. Okay, the Pikeview wrestler had a cradle on from the standing position, but Browning was able to get out of it. Five seconds to go. Okay, that's the end of the second period. Score is tied 2-2. Been pretty evenly matched throughout. Not just the score, but the wrestling as well. Okay, they start in the neutral or standing position again. You got that front headlock by Greenbrier East. Let's see if he can tip it. There he tries it. Let's see if he's going to get it. And he's got it. He should get the 2. That's it. And he's going to get back points. He's got him down pretty tight. Lift that head and he'll get that pin. Let's see if it's going to be there. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's close. We've got, there it is, the pin for Greenbrier East. Nice job by Chase Browning. An evenly fought match right up till that point. Nice job. Okay, we're moving on to yet another exhibition bout. Let me get the names on these. This is Zobrist out here. Okay, we've got Zobrist for Greenbrier East. My, has he grown in the last couple of years? What? Oh, that's his, oh, this is the older Zobrist? This is the younger one. Oh, okay. This is the younger, although possibly larger brother. Okay. Haven't given any points yet on this. Okay. There's 2 points. Yeah. Okay, there was a takedown on that and a reversal, so the score is 2-2 at this point. Okay, we've got that patented Greenbrier East half Nelson in there. He's going to try to drive him over. He's got the far wrist, so he should be able to crank him over. There he goes. If slide his weight back and he'll get it. No, he's a little bit forward. Didn't quite get it, but he should get some back points. No, the referee signals no back points. Wasn't able to hold it down for the requisite 3 seconds or so to get some back points on that. So we end that first period, the score of 2-2. Okay, Greenbrier East will choose the neutral position, standing position. Oh, I guess he's going to take the top position. I'm sorry. Oh, a nice roll, and we've got a Peterson move here for a 2-point reversal for the wrestler for Pikeview. And this is a move he can sit there and just squeeze that till he gets it. Oh, he's going again. He's working that tough. He's got the back points going there. Let's see if Zobrist can get off of this one. He's down pretty tight, though. There's 30 seconds to go. And there's the pin. Okay. Good job by both wrestlers there. And a win for the Pikeview wrestler. And again, let's mention the final score on this one. Is there still another match in this? Our final score of the regular meet was 68-12 in favor of Greenbrier East. And we've got Cody Buchanan coming out for Greenbrier East in an exhibition bout. Don't have a name yet for the wrestler for Pikeview. Let's see what we've got. Okay, a shot in there by Buchanan. Goes in tight. Let's see if he can pull it. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Nice counter move and a sprawl by the Pikeview wrestler. And a spin behind. The Pikeview is going to get 2 points on that one. He leads 2-0. And there's an escape for Buchanan. He goes in again. Let's see if he can lift. These guys are really going at it. 2-1 for Pikeview at this point. And another 2 points for Pikeview. That makes it 4-1. Oh, now Pikeview has that half Nelson in. Buchanan's going to have to fight to get out of this one. He's going to have to fight to get out. Time. And the time runs out on the period. That saves Cody Buchanan. 3 points for Pikeview. That's going to make the score 7-1. Yeah, the score is 7-1 for Pikeview. Okay, and Buchanan will start the third period in the top position. Are we in the second or third period? I guess they're in the second period. Hey, Buchanan trying to crank him down. He's got to be careful. Okay. Buchanan gets his hips back up to steady himself. Let's see if he can hold it now. Nothing yet for the Pikeview wrestler. Oh, and he throws him back. Let's see if we're going to get a reversal for Pikeview. That's going to make the score now 9-1. Let's see if Buchanan can get out of there. Okay, end of the second period. It's 9-1, favor of Pikeview. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast because we're certainly enjoying being here. And that we're going to have more for you later today. This is the second of 5 meets that we're going to be showing to you today. Okay, let's see what Buchanan is trying to crank him over. He hasn't been able to do it yet. The other wrestler's been able to stand up and turn around and get out, but Buchanan's doing a nice job of holding him down now. Let's see if he can get that half Nelson in. Oh, we're going to get the same thing. We're going to get a reversal like we had before, unfortunately, for Greenbrier East. That's another 2 points. That's make the score 11-1. Greenbrier East been able to keep off their backs on this one, so that's been good. Okay, we've got 10 seconds to go. Again, an exhibition bout, so each of the periods is 1 minute instead of 2. And I believe this is going to be our last bout for this meet. So we thank you for watching us. Continue on today. We've got a great day of wrestling here at Greenbrier East High School with the Greenbrier East Duals. Got 3 more rounds to go, and that will be lasting till about 6:30 tonight. It happens to be about 1 o'clock right now. We already had a good day of wrestling, so there's more to come. My name again is Greg Zafros, and I want to thank you all for watching this show and listening on in, okay? Talk to you a little later.